Good morning. My name is Amy Ferreira. Thank you so much for joining me today. So today's demo is going to be geared towards landscaping. The premise of this demo really is to give everybody out there a general idea of CIS and really for us to schedule a one-on-one demo that is really specific to your company. That being said, I just like to give a little bit of information about how we get our project information and why you would use CIS as a local lead service as opposed to a national service. If you're using another lead service, they are national based. Their reach is, the whole entire country and then some international. We've been in business for 32 years and decided from the very beginning we wanted to just be a local company. We wanted to look for the projects in our backyard. So our territory that we cover is all of New Jersey, New York City, Lower Hudson, which is Orange, Rockland, and Westchester, Eastern PA, and Delaware. For today's demo, we are going to be looking at projects in North Jersey, Lower Hudson, and New York City. And the way that we get our information, we are covering both public and private new construction. We split our team by the private work. We have private reporters that start at the planning boards. In order to build a building, you have to get approvals before the planning boards first and the Department of Buildings, all the same premise. Once we know what's being built, then we are dealing directly with owners, developers, architects, engineers, following the project every step of the way until completion. Somewhere along the line, we're going to find out who that GC is, and we're going to add it to the project. So for you as a sub, typically you want to deal with the general contractor. However, if you do land clearing or any other type of work that gets involved early on, you can go directly to owners and developers. On the public side, we have the group that, that handles the projects based on your counties, and we're going directly to the owners and engineers to get the descriptions and find out about the projects. The initial source, a lot of times, are newspapers. We get all those local newspapers. And so again, we're in your backyard hunting things down. We go to bid openings. We send our outside reporters directly to bid openings to get our bid results as well. So I have a couple of reports that I've already created for us for, time constraints, which are again geared towards landscaping. So we're going to start with the North Jersey report. And just quickly, I want to show you what keywords we are using. So if I click on keywords, we've got a list of the words clear, for clearing, grass, landscape, all of these words in here. I've also included snow because from experience, we know that a lot of our landscape contractors also do snow removal. So what we're looking at here are all the projects that are currently out to bid in the North Jersey territory that have those words in them. So if I put everything on one page, just to kind of scroll down slowly, just to give you an idea, there's tree planting, there's snow removal at Montclair State. You're going to see road improvements. You're going to see parks in here. I know some people also do curbs and sidewalk as part of landscaping. There could be landscaping maintenance bids in here. So that's kind of what we're looking at. I'm going to pick something just to give you an idea. But as I said, for all of these projects, let's do a one-on-one demo so we can really be specific for the type of work that, you might be looking for. You might only care about landscape maintenance bids, so that's going to be important where somebody else, maybe wants to do everything. Let's see. Let's take a look at this one in Patterson. So Lambert Castle Landscape Restoration. So this is your public format, the bid date and time, who the owner is, the documents, where you're going to get them. You can click this to take you to the documents. There was a pre-bid meeting a couple of days ago, the notes section, the work included. And then if I click on description, I can open it up and it'll really kind of show us exactly, what words are listed. We've got landscaping, we've got clearing. Unfortunately, as you all know, there are some owners out there that do not release plan holders, unfortunately. And it looks like, the County of Passaic Purchasing is one of those. We still get them sometimes anyway from from the engineers or sometimes from our clients. Here's a snow bid, Essex County Purchasing Department. So it's basically, going to be snow removal for walkways and parking areas for the Essex County Parks Department. So you're going to see, all different types of bids on here. Okay, so let's actually get out of North Jersey, and we're going to go to Lower Hudson for our companies that are based out of Orange, Rockland, and Westchester. So let's put as many as we can. We've got 22 projects out to bid, and it's going to be the same thing. You know, you're going to have a variety of different types. You're going to have snow. You're going to have tree removal on here. Here's landscaping and snow removal. That's bidding and auctioning in next week. What else do we have? Let's take a look at this one. Kinsley Park renovations in Yonkers. This project is bidding on September 8th. You can get your documents through BidNet. There was a pre-bid meeting yesterday, but it's been in here for a little while, so our clients would know about that. Here's a description. So we've got landscape, topsoil, and seeding in this. We also have quantities. So a lot of the landscape projects that you will see, whether it's New Jersey or New York, are telling you exactly what is in this project, how much of something is needed. So this way, you know, before you even pick up plans or do anything else, exactly what's in this project. So we've got the different grasses and the shrubs that are needed for this, lawns, grasses, seed, and topsoil. And then you've got your plan holders. So if you know you're going to bid this as a prime contractor, you'll be added to this list. Or if you want to bid as a subcontractor, then here are some of the companies that have picked up plans that you can reach out to about this particular project. We're going to actually take a look. We'll take a look at a company in here, MTS Infrastructure. So if you're going to bid as a sub, you want to be able to reach out to this contractor, and we can do this with anybody that is public bidding. Before you reach out to them, you can see what are they holding plans on. They've got these 4 projects. Go through it and see, is there anything else that you can reach out to this company about before you call them about this park renovation? Their low bids and other bids. This is going to give you some insight to the contractor. How do they bid? Are they, you know, do they leave a lot of money on the table? Are they underbidding? Here's a project that they bid a couple of days ago in Scarsdale. We take a look at it. We can see who they bid against and what everybody's price was. So here they are at 2.278 million, all the way down. Here's Tony Cassell. Here's Contact Construction. So these are other companies that you might also want to work with. So you can always, you know, open up their, you know, company name and see what they have also. Their other bids are 111. So if you combine the two, it's what they bid in the last 3 years. So almost 130 projects. You can see that they didn't get these projects in here, but if you know, open it up, you can see exactly who did. In this case, it was Montesano. Here's all of their bidders on this project. So if you want, you can track contractors. You can track whether they're GCs that you work with, if they're competitors. And anytime they pick up plans or place a bid, automatically we'll let you know. Okay, so let's get out of here and let's move on to New York City. So we've got 27 projects in New York City that are out to bid that, again, you know, also have those keywords in it. So if you're not sure about something, you can always just open it up, take a look and see what's in here. Let's take a look at this one. Here's the playground with the Parks and Rec Department. Again, still the same premise. You know, Parks and Rec uses Passport to put their projects. There's a requirement on here of an M&WBE goal. So if that's the case, we're going to list that for you. This bid opening is actually via Zoom. And then you've got your quantities on this project. So there's definitely some tree work in here. There's clearing and grubbing. There's seeding. Let's keep going. There's a lot of to this project. Here's plants. So this is telling you exactly what type of plants are needed. 4 of this, 7 of this, 119 of this type of plant. So this is really good information. Again, before you even pick up plans, you know exactly what's in this project. And if you're bidding again as a sub, here are all the companies that you can reach out to get involved with this particular project. We even have a company in here from New Jersey, Let It Grow. Tree companies all the way down to the bottom. So any project that you are interested in, let me just scroll up here. You can track it, right? And now you're going to be notified anytime there's an update on the project. And you can also add yourself as interested. I'm going to click on this. Obviously, this is just a, you know, a temporary account, Amy Construction. So now, if it's your company, any other companies that are looking at this, any other CIS clients can see this and reach out to you for your services. So that's a really good thing. And then you can see the company's profile. So you have a profile included for anybody that's on our website. It's basically the information about who you are, what you do. This company has their certifications listed. As a landscape company, I would definitely add pictures so that companies can see exactly what you do. Okay. So that was our project reports for North Jersey, Lower Hudson, and New York City. I just quickly want to also show you our daily email. So this is what you would receive every single day. We have 5 different tabs that we add our projects to, and it's basically by the private work and the public work. So our pre-planning, as I mentioned earlier, this is if you wanted to get involved early with owners and developers. So if you do land clearing or site work in addition to your landscape, then sometimes this might be a good fit for you to get involved with. So if I click on studio expansion, this is just showing you how early this project is. It can be a conceptual stage project. It can be a town selling off a piece of property to a developer, but it's basically early on. Planning, same thing. These projects are a little bit further along, but a GC has not been awarded in either of these categories in here. Negotiated. This is the projects that this is where we put them when we know who the general contractor is for the project. So some of them are going to be in progress, meaning they've already started. If you're looking to do early work, it might be too late, but if you're looking to do landscape, it's not too late for you because the project is still happening. And then you've got out to bid. So this is where any project that we've added from yesterday, everything that's brand new and updated will be listed in this project report. It's not based on specific types of keywords here. That's what we did that keyword report for. This is basically everything, and then bid results as well. So these are all the different projects that we got our bid results from yesterday. I mean, these are all from August 23rd. So you can see we're very fast with our information. We actually also have real-time project information right now. So that's something that you might find a project that, bid this morning, you'll know about it later on this afternoon. And then just really quick, one other report I want to show you are for private projects, GC already awarded. And that's what these are in here. So you've got, let's even just take a look at this first one in Brooklyn. So this is Park Place Affordable Housing. This is what your typical private project will look like. Here's your developer, here's your contractor, Penta Restoration Corp. Here's the owner of the project. There's actually landscaping specifically mentioned in this project. All of our projects will have landscaping in them. It's a brand new building, if you know that from experience, but this one is actually mentioning it. And if you go to the description, you can see what they're doing. So this is basically, what they're building, but it also will have a landscape terrace. So that's our private information. You can reach out to the contractor. You can reach out to owners, developers on this as well. The search bar. So this is our construction directory. You can search for specific projects. You can search for GCs and subs, suppliers if you need them, equipment companies if you need them, professional services, owners if you don't know the name of the project, but you know exactly who the owner is. You can search for that in here. Sub requests. GCs are always posting projects because they need subs to reach out to them. So just to show you, just to give you an example, if I click on this hard hat and I type in landscape, you also have advertising opportunities. So if you wanted to be the first person that gets listed in any of the territories, you can pay to be the top person. Contractors are, tell us that they're busy. They're not looking to look through, all these different landscape contractors that are in here. So they will typically reach out to the company that's listed first. Just to give you a quick idea of what it would look like, we have people that are advertising in paving contractors. So these companies here are all listed first. So rather than, go through a list of 800 companies, they're typically going to reach out to, whoever's here. And you can see like MECO is a WMBE and SBE certified contractor, which I know is important for contractors. And then these are other companies here on the side that are also advertising their services. So again, this is part of our directory. So that's basically a preview of CIS, of what we do. Oh, I'm sorry, I should actually show you our tracking. That would be important. So again, as I said to you, tracking these projects are super important, so you don't have to go back and search for updates over and over again. I've tracked a few projects. Here's their bid date. This one's been negotiated. When there's an update, there's just going to be a flag next to that. Track contractors. As you can see, I've tracked some people and there's been updates on them. There's 6 people we've got that have placed bids. ELQ placed a low bid. They've picked up plans. That's what all these companies are in here. So it's a good way to keep track of them. So again, customer service. We have great customer service. You would have your own specific client service rep that if you have any questions, if you needed extra training, whatever it is, if it's about a project specifically, they are the ones that will take care of everything for you. Our phone number is on every single page, and we even have video tutorials, which will help you, especially if it's on, it's an off time and you just kind of wanted to get an idea of something, you can use a tutorial. So just to recap, we are your only local project lead service looking for projects in your backyard. I would love to do a one-on-one demo, again, specific to your company's needs and what you would be looking for. So please reach out to me. Let me know if you're interested in, taking a look at the website, again, one-on-one. Here is my contact information. So, I hope to hear from you. So thank you very much for your time. Have a